Hey guys, welcome back to Polo TV. When celebrities walk the red carpet looking flawless, it's easy to believe their beauty is effortless. But behind the glitz and glamour lie stories the public rarely hears. From risky transformations to emotional battles with self-image, the world of plastic surgery hides a darker side. In this video, we're uncovering the untold stories behind famous plastic surgeries. The secrets, the controversies, and the real reasons behind these drastic changes. What really drives stars to go under the knife? Let's find out. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. Hang Myoku was once a rising star in South Korea's entertainment scene. A model and singer known for her soft features and natural beauty. But behind her success was a growing obsession with perfection. She had her first cosmetic procedure in her early 20s, and from that point on, she became hooked. With each surgery, she felt closer to her ideal image, but it was never enough. As her addiction grew, Hang moved to Japan in pursuit of more advanced surgeries. Her obsession became so severe that her face started to distort. Her parents, deeply worried, barely recognized her and begged her to stop. Doctors also warned her that any further procedures could cause permanent damage. Still, Hang persisted, desperate to fix what she believed was not enough. Eventually, no doctor would agree to perform more surgeries, but Hang wasn't ready to give up. In one of the most tragic turns in plastic surgery history, she managed to buy a syringe and industrial silicone, and later, when that ran out, she used cooking oil, injecting it straight into her own face. The results were horrifying. Her face became painfully swollen and deformed. Her once smooth skin turned hard and lumpy. Public shock erupted after her story aired on Korean television. Moved by her situation, viewers donated money to help fund her reconstructive surgeries. Doctors were able to remove over 60 grams of oil, silicone, and infected tissue from her face and neck. While they were able to reduce some of the swelling and restore parts of her face, the damage was irreversible. Today, Hang Myoku lives with the consequences of her addiction, serving as a tragic reminder of how far the search for beauty can go when it turns into obsession. Alicia Avendano is a Venezuelan model who became famous for her extreme hourglass figure, and especially her unbelievably tiny waist. To achieve her shocking look, Alicia wore a tight corset 23 hours a day for more than 6 years, removing it only to shower. Her dedication shrank her waist down to just 20 inches, giving her body a surreal, almost cartoon-like shape. But corset training wasn't the only tool she used. Alicia also underwent multiple cosmetic surgeries, including breast augmentations, a nose job, and buttock enhancements, to create the exaggerated figure she always dreamed of. She proudly calls herself a real-life Barbie, and says her appearance is a symbol of confidence and beauty. However, her extreme transformation sparked serious controversy. Doctors have warned that such intense waist training can cause organ damage, breathing issues, and digestive problems. Still, Alicia shows no signs of slowing down, continuing to flaunt her dramatic figure on social media and in interviews. Whether seen as inspiring or alarming, Alicia Avendano's story raises a powerful question. Where do we draw the line between self-expression and self-harm in the pursuit of beauty? Pixie Fox, a Swedish-born model, shocked the world with her mission to become a living cartoon character. Inspired by animated icons like Jessica Rabbit, Tinker Bell, and Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, Pixie wasn't just chasing beauty, she was chasing fantasy. Her journey into extreme plastic surgery started with smaller enhancements, but quickly escalated. Over the years, Pixie has undergone more than 200 cosmetic procedures, including multiple breast augmentations, Brazilian butt lifts, nose reshaping, jaw contouring, lip fillers, cheek implants, and even eye color change surgery in India. But her most talked about procedure? The surgical removal of 6 ribs, a rare and dangerous operation that brought her waist down to an unbelievable 14 inches. She wore corsets nearly 24/7 to maintain her tiny waist and spent over $500,000 on transforming her body. Her goal was never to look natural, but to look like a real-life cartoon, an exaggerated fantasy version of femininity that's both mesmerizing and controversial. Doctors around the world have expressed concern about the long-term effects of her choices, warning of risks like organ displacement, nerve damage, and psychological consequences. But Pixie insists she's in control, saying her transformation is a form of art and self-expression, not obsession. While some admire her boldness, others view her journey as a troubling example of how far body image issues can go in the age of social media. Pixie continues to share her life online, walking the line between admiration and concern. Delicia Duval, a British glamour model and reality TV personality, became infamous for undergoing over 350 cosmetic procedures, making her one of the most extreme plastic surgery cases in the UK. Her journey began with insecurity and a desire to look perfect, but quickly spiraled into a full-blown addiction. She had 16 breast augmentations, multiple nose jobs, facelifts, lip fillers, cheek implants, and even asked doctors to remove ribs to slim her waist. She flew around the world searching for surgeons who wouldn't say no, ignoring medical advice and risking her life in the process. Behind the glamorous photos was a deep emotional struggle. Alicia later revealed she suffered from body dysmorphia, and each surgery only made her feel worse, not better. She admitted she couldn't even recognize her reflection at one point. The wake-up call came when complications from surgery nearly killed her, and she saw how it was affecting her daughter. That moment pushed her to stop. Alicia now speaks out about the dangers of cosmetic addiction, advocating for mental health support and stricter controls in the beauty industry. Her story is a powerful reminder. Sometimes the biggest transformation isn't physical, it's learning to accept yourself. Priscilla Caputo was once an aspiring model in the competitive world of beauty and fashion. Wanting to enhance her look and make a bigger impact, she turned to cosmetic surgery, starting with collagen injections to achieve fuller lips. At first, it seemed like a small change, but it quickly became the catalyst for a much larger transformation. As the treatments continued, Priscilla's lips grew more and more exaggerated, drawing the attention of media and the public. What started as a simple enhancement spiraled into a highly visible obsession, with each procedure changing her features further. But while the changes were dramatic, the attention wasn't all positive. Her newfound appearance led to widespread criticism and concerns about the dangers of cosmetic surgery. Today, Priscilla Caputo speaks openly about her journey, advocating for mental health awareness in the context of plastic surgery. She emphasizes that while cosmetic procedures can be empowering for some, it's important to understand the reasons behind them, and to always prioritize one's mental and emotional well-being. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that beauty should come from within, and that self-acceptance is far more important than any physical transformation. Nikki Exotica, born Nicole Sanders, is a transgender woman who has undergone extensive cosmetic procedures to achieve her desired appearance. Over the years, she has spent over $1 million on surgeries, including multiple rhinoplasties, breast augmentations, calf implants, and eye color changes. Her transformation has been a topic of public interest and discussion. In addition to her physical changes, Nikki has pursued a career in entertainment. She appeared on season 10 of TLC's 90 Day Fiancé, where she navigated the complexities of her relationship with her boyfriend, Justin Shutenkov. Their journey was marked by challenges, including Nikki revealing her transgender identity to Justin after 2 years of dating. This disclosure led to significant emotional reactions and tested their relationship. Beyond her television appearances, Nikki is also an advocate for transgender rights and visibility. She is a member of the House of Extravaganza, a prominent group in the New York City ballroom scene, and has been featured in the documentary I'm Your Venus, which explores the lives of transgender individuals in the entertainment industry. Nikki Exotica's story is one of transformation, both physical and emotional. It underscores the complexities of identity, the pursuit of self-expression, and the challenges faced by transgender individuals in the public eye. Okay, so we have Guju Alivea. Guju Alivea was a name that resonated with beauty and elegance in the modeling world. She was a Brazilian model who had captured the hearts of many with her stunning looks and charming personality. You guys might know her. She's this totally gorgeous Brazilian model. Her career was on the rise, and she was often seen gracing the runways and appearing in high-profile photo shoots. Her natural beauty was undeniable, and she had a magnetic presence that drew people in. And she was really open about getting work done, which I kind of admire, you know? In an industry where many hide their cosmetic enhancements, Guju was refreshingly honest. She openly discussed her procedures, sharing her experiences and thoughts on beauty treatments with her fans and followers, like she wasn't trying to hide it. She believed in transparency and wanted to break the stigma around plastic surgery. Her candidness was appreciated by many, as it shed light on the realities of cosmetic enhancements. But things took a turn for the worse when she got addicted to fillers, like seriously addicted. What started as a few minor tweaks soon spiraled into an obsession. Guju began to rely heavily on fillers to maintain her youthful appearance, and it quickly became a slippery slope. She was getting them in her lips, her cheeks, everywhere. The frequency and amount of fillers she was using increased dramatically. Her once subtle enhancements became more pronounced and frequent, leading to noticeable changes in her appearance. And it got to the point where it was really obvious and kind of scary. Her face began to look unnatural, with exaggerated features that were far from the delicate beauty she once had. The overuse of fillers gave her a puffy, distorted look that was hard to ignore. She ended up with this puffy, distorted look that was so far from her natural beauty. The transformation was shocking, and it was heartbreaking to see someone so beautiful become almost unrecognizable due to cosmetic procedures gone wrong. It was actually really sad to see. Guju's journey, which started with the intention of enhancing her beauty, had taken a tragic turn. The emotional toll it took on her was evident, as she struggled to come to terms with her new appearance. And the worst part is, she ended up with all these complications. The physical consequences of her addiction to fillers were severe. Her skin began to suffer, and she faced numerous health issues as a result of the excessive procedures. I'm talking infections, lumps, the whole 9 yards. It was a mess. The complications included painful infections, unsightly lumps, and other medical issues that required further treatment. Guju's story serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overindulging in cosmetic enhancements and the importance of moderation and professional guidance in such procedures. This one is next level shocking, you guys. I mean, seriously, you won't believe what you're about to hear. Mary Sebastian Pickles Magdalene, or whatever she goes by now, is famous for wanting to look like a human doll. And when I say famous, I mean she's practically an internet sensation. People are both fascinated and horrified by her transformation. And I'm not talking about a cute Bratz doll. You know, those dolls with the big eyes and pouty lips that are kind of adorable in a cartoonish way. I'm talking about those creepy porcelain dolls with the blank eyes and the tiny mouths, the kind that you might find in an old attic, staring at you with an eerie, lifeless gaze. This woman has had 1,000,000 surgeries. I'm talking rib removal, multiple breast augmentations, you name it. It's like she's on a never-ending quest to transform herself into this doll-like figure. She even had surgery to make her eyes more doll-like, which is just terrifying to me. Imagine going under the knife to change the shape of your eyes. It's mind-boggling, and the thing is, it's like she's never satisfied. No matter how many surgeries she has, she always finds something else to change. It's a never-ending cycle of dissatisfaction. She keeps going back for more and more, consulting with different surgeons, trying to achieve this idealized version of herself that seems to be just out of reach. And it's just getting more and more extreme. Each surgery takes her further away from her original self, and closer to this almost unrecognizable doll-like figure. It's both fascinating and disturbing to watch this transformation unfold. Social media is buzzing with reactions. Some people are in awe of her dedication, while others are deeply concerned about the lengths she's willing to go. It's a hot topic of debate, with opinions flying left and right. Experts in the field of plastic surgery have weighed in, discussing the potential risks and psychological implications of such extreme body modifications. They warn that this kind of obsession can be dangerous, both physically and mentally. Mary herself has spoken about her journey, explaining that she feels more like herself with each surgery. She believes that this transformation is helping her achieve her true identity, even if it means undergoing countless procedures. She has a dedicated fan base that supports her every step of the way. They send her messages of encouragement and praise her for her bravery and commitment to her vision. But there are also many who criticize her, expressing concern for her well-being and questioning the ethics of the surgeons who perform these procedures. It's a polarizing issue that sparks intense discussions. Despite the controversy, Mary continues to embrace her unique path. She attends public events, poses for photos, and shares her story with the world. Her journey is a testament to the lengths some people will go to in order to achieve their personal ideals. So what do you think? Is this a case of extreme self-expression? Or is it a troubling sign of deeper issues? It's a complex topic that raises many questions about identity, beauty, and the lengths we're willing to go to achieve our dreams. One thing's for sure, marry Sebastian Pickles. Magdalene's story is one that captivates and challenges us to think about the nature of beauty and the human desire for transformation. It's a story that won't be forgotten anytime soon. So Amanda Aola is a Finnish model and social media personality known for her extensive plastic surgery transformations. Born in Finland, she became famous for undergoing multiple cosmetic procedures to achieve her dream of looking like a real-life Barbie doll. Amanda has had several surgeries, including 3 breast augmentations, facial fillers, and other enhancements to alter her appearance drastically. Her journey with plastic surgery hasn't been without risks. She once experienced severe complications due to anesthesia, which led to a near-fatal reaction. Despite this, Amanda remains passionate about body modification and continues to share her experiences with her followers on social media. She often discusses her surgeries, beauty ideals, and self-confidence, making her a controversial yet fascinating figure in the world of extreme plastic surgery. Alicia Amira is a Swedish model, social media personality, and entrepreneur known for embracing and promoting the bimbofication aesthetic. She has undergone extensive plastic surgery to achieve an exaggerated, hyper-feminine look, including breast augmentations, lip fillers, and other cosmetic enhancements. Alicia gained attention for her outspoken advocacy of the bimbo lifestyle, which she describes as a form of self-expression and empowerment. She is also the founder of the Bimbo Academy, a brand that promotes this aesthetic and lifestyle. Her transformation and views on beauty have sparked both admiration and controversy, as she challenges traditional beauty norms and gender roles. Nevin Saganovich is a Croatian stylist, television personality, and influencer known for his extreme plastic surgery transformations. He has undergone numerous cosmetic procedures, including multiple nose jobs, Botox, fillers, and other facial enhancements, to achieve a highly sculpted and exaggerated look. Saganovich gained international attention due to his outspoken personality and his willingness to openly discuss his plastic surgery journey. He has appeared on various reality shows and interviews where he talks about beauty standards, self-expression, and his motivation for undergoing extreme procedures. One of the most talked about incidents in his transformation journey was when he developed priapism, a prolonged and painful erection, as a side effect of anesthesia during a nose surgery. This unusual medical complication further fueled media interest in his story. Aside from his plastic surgery journey, Saganovich is known for his bold fashion choices, controversial statements, and active presence on social media, where he shares his lifestyle and personal experiences. Tara Jane McConaughey, a 33-year-old nurse from Melbourne, Australia, has gained attention for her extensive cosmetic surgeries aimed at achieving a human Barbie doll appearance. She has reportedly spent over $250,000 on procedures, including 5 breast augmentations, 6 nose jobs, and numerous rounds of Botox and fillers. Her transformation has been featured on the reality TV show Botched, where she sought further enhancements. Despite being advised against additional surgeries due to health concerns, Tara expressed a desire for larger breast implants and even considered having some ribs removed to achieve a more tapered waist. Beyond her medical career, Tara shares her journey and appearance on social media platforms like Instagram, where she has a significant following. She also offers exclusive content on subscription-based platforms. Her pursuit of extreme body modification has sparked discussions about body image and the psychological aspects of cosmetic surgery. Raji Nari is a transgender woman, actress, author, and activist. She was born in 1967 and struggled for years with her identity, eventually transitioning to live as her true self. Like many trans women, she wanted cosmetic procedures to enhance her feminine features. But there was just one problem. She couldn't afford high-end surgery. Desperate for a cheaper alternative, Raji turned to a so-called doctor offering low-cost cosmetic injections. This person was O'Neill Ron Morris, also known as the Duchess, who wasn't a real doctor. Instead of medical-grade fillers, Morris injected clients with a deadly mix of substances: cement, mineral oil, tire sealant, and superglue. Can you imagine that going into your body? At the time, Raji had no idea what was happening. She trusted Morris because many others in the trans community were getting similar procedures. She thought it was safe. But soon after, the nightmare began. Raji's face started swelling, hardening, and becoming lumpy. She developed painful nodules, and her skin began to look unnatural. What was supposed to make her beautiful was now destroying her face. She later found out that dozens of other victims suffered the same fate. Many were too ashamed to speak out, but Raji had the courage to tell her story. Meanwhile, O'Neill Ron Morris continued performing these illegal procedures until 2011, when she was arrested. For years, Raji struggled with pain, humiliation, and bullying. She tried to hide her deformities with makeup and hairstyles, but the damage was severe. Eventually, she appeared on the TV show Botched, where real plastic surgeons helped correct the damage as much as possible. Though the doctors couldn't completely undo the harm, they helped reduce swelling and lumps, allowing Raji to regain some of her confidence. More importantly, she found the inner strength to embrace herself. Raji could have disappeared from the public eye, but instead she used her experience to raise awareness. She speaks out about the dangers of unlicensed plastic surgery and warns others never to cut corners when it comes to their health. She also advocates for the transgender community, reminding everyone that beauty is more than just appearances. It's about self-love and confidence. Raji's story is heartbreaking, but it's also inspiring. She survived a nightmare and turned it into a mission to help others. What do you think about her journey? Let me know in the comments. So we have Lin May. Now, Lin May is a famous Mexican vedette. Vedette is basically like a showgirl, like a dancer, singer, actress, all that. Super, super famous, like a big sex symbol back in the day. But Lin, she was not happy with how she looked, and she went under the knife way too many times. I mean, we're talking countless surgeries, guys. Facelifts, cheek implants, you name it, she got it. But the saddest part of it all is that the surgeries, they just completely changed her face. Like, if you look at pictures of her before, she was stunning. She was naturally so pretty, but after all the surgeries, she looks really different. It's actually really sad. It's like, imagine being known for your beauty, right? Like, that's your thing. And then you go and you change it so much that people don't even recognize you anymore. It's like, what happened? It's really sad. Like, I feel bad for her. I don't think she feels good about it. I think she's talked about it and said that she regrets some of the stuff she's done. And I mean, can you imagine? I mean, it's your face. It's your body. And to have to live with the results of surgeries that didn't go the way you wanted them to, it's heartbreaking. She's talked about the pain, the emotional distress, and the public humiliation that she's faced because of all the surgeries. And, you know, I get it. We all have insecurities. But I feel like there's a point where you have to accept yourself for who you are. Lin May, in her prime, was celebrated for her natural beauty and talent. She had a charm that captivated audiences. Her career was filled with memorable performances that showcased her versatility as an entertainer. She had a significant influence on Mexican entertainment and became a cultural icon. But behind the scenes, Lin May struggled with personal insecurities and the pressures of maintaining her image. Fame can be a double-edged sword, bringing both adoration and immense pressure. Lin May's journey serves as a cautionary tale about the lengths some go to in order to meet societal expectations of beauty. It's a reminder that true beauty comes from embracing our imperfections and finding self-worth beyond physical appearance. Today, Lin May lives with the choices she made, and her story continues to resonate with many. Reflecting on her legacy, we can learn valuable lessons about self-acceptance and the importance of inner beauty. Despite the challenges she faced, Lin May's contributions to the entertainment industry remain significant, and her impact is still honored. Her enduring spirit, resilience, and strength continue to inspire many, reminding us that true beauty lies within. Okay guys, moving on to one of the most well-known cases of plastic surgery gone wrong. Jessica Alves, formerly known as the Human Ken doll. And this one's a roller coaster, you guys. Seriously, it's a wild ride from start to finish. So Jessica, she had this vision, right? She wanted to look like a real-life Ken doll, not just any Ken doll, but the perfect, flawless version. And I'm not talking like a little bit of work here and there. I'm talking full-on transformation. We're talking about a complete overhaul of her appearance. Like, she wanted to look like she was made of plastic. Literally. Like a living, breathing mannequin. And she went to some pretty extreme lengths to achieve that look. We're talking about procedures that most people wouldn't even dream of. I mean, we're talking over 100 surgeries. Yes, you heard that right. Over 100. Over 100. Like, that's insane. It's hard to even wrap your head around that number. She had everything done. Cheek implants, jaw surgery, rhinoplasty, lip fillers, the list goes on and on. Every part of her face was altered. And you know, at first, it was like, okay, whatever, you do you. People were curious, but not overly concerned. But then it just kept going. The surgeries didn't stop. And going and going. It was like a never-ending cycle. And it got to the point where it was like, girl, you've got to stop. People around her were genuinely worried. Like, this is not healthy. It was clear that her obsession was taking a toll on her health. And the thing is, she didn't stop. She was determined to reach her ideal look, no matter the cost. She just kept getting more and more surgeries. It was like an addiction. And her face, it just started to morph. It was changing in ways that were almost unrecognizable. It didn't even look human anymore. It was like she was becoming a different entity altogether. It was like something out of a horror movie. Truly unsettling to see. And the saddest part is that she didn't even look happy. Despite all the surgeries, there was no joy in her eyes. Like in all the pictures, she just looked so sad. It's heartbreaking to see. And I can't even imagine what she was going through emotionally. The toll it must have taken on her mental health is unimaginable. Okay, next we have Vanilla Shimu. Now, Vanilla is a Japanese model who became obsessed with looking like a French doll. Like literally a doll. And again, she went to some pretty extreme lengths to achieve this look. We're talking multiple eye surgeries to make her eyes bigger and rounder, a chin implant, breast implants, and a whole lot of skin lightening procedures. And let me tell you, the results were shocking. Like, she looked nothing like her former self. I mean, she looked like a completely different person, and not in a good way. Like, it was just too much. Her features were so exaggerated, it was almost cartoonish. And you know, the thing is, I don't think she understood that being a French doll isn't really a thing. Like, it's this weird, fetishized ideal that doesn't actually exist. And I think she got so caught up in trying to achieve this impossible standard of beauty that she lost sight of herself. In the media, they had a field day with her story. I mean, she was everywhere, and it wasn't pretty. They were calling her all sorts of names, making fun of her appearance. These extreme transformations remind us that beauty, while often celebrated, comes with personal costs and challenges. Each story is unique, but they all share one important message. The pursuit of perfection can sometimes overshadow the importance of self-acceptance. Thanks for watching, and remember, true beauty starts from within.